So Andrew Tate might have the C word, cancer. I'm actually not surprised considering the fact that Andrew Tate speedruns through cigars as if he's trying to break a record. In almost every single podcast, almost anywhere you see him, he always has a cigar in his mouth. Now, I don't think he's one of those cigar smokers that inhales the smoke. I think he just has it in his mouth simply because he just wants to look like a mafia boss.
I mean, I smoke cigars, but I know what the fuck I'm doing. Give me a big fat cigar. I'm risking cancer to look like a mafia boss.
There are also documents describing the tumors. If you guys take a look at some of these documents, you can find these documents over on Twitter. And if you guys want to analyze them, I'm going to have a link down in the description below if you guys want to go take a look at it. It's on Twitter. I do also want to point out that there's many people who are confirming this story. The manager is also one of those. And then this is a screenshot of what the post looks like. The thing is that when I attempted to go search for the story, I could not find it. And this is how I went about trying to look for it. So I went to look for the name The Sartorial Shooter on Instagram. When I typed up The Sartorial Shooter, there was many accounts impersonating the actual account, which I thought was pretty strange. So after sifting through all of these accounts, I ended up finding the real one, only to find out that the real one is private. Could be that he just wants privacy, doesn't want anybody asking him questions or whatever the case is. Knowing Andrew Tate's circle, they are very closed off to the rest of the world, so that could be a reason why, but I don't know. I'm not going to speculate. Some people suspect that this is just another way for Andrew Tate to make an escape to Dubai because of the urgency that this entire situation is creating. A lot of people are saying, oh, this is a fake story, like he's just trying to escape. But the thing is that, believe it or not, this has kind of already been reported about like 2 months ago. If you take a look at this Dexerto article that was published back in January 8th, 2023, you'll see that they already mentioned the fact that he has a lung nodule, which is, again, a benign tumor. Or it could be malignant, who knows? But there was already talk about this 2 months ago, so this isn't anything new, at least, other than the fact that people now know. We also have evidence of Andrew Tate's lawyer talking about it.
Andrew are o stare de sănătate precară din cauza unei afecțiuni preexistente și mă opresc aici. Clientul meu nu vrea să vorbească despre asta, nici nu vrea să folosească asta în apărarea ei, nici în pledoariile avocaților nu a fost susținut astfel de.
And that was the lawyer he had before he hired the new one, which, interesting fact, he's always talked about how he only trusts men to handle the job when the lawyer that he has now is a woman. And I don't know, I just thought that was an ironic twist. A lot of medical professionals are suggesting for Tate to head over to the United Arab Emirates because that's where his physician is and that's where Dubai is located. And I think that it makes sense because over in Dubai, they have all of his medical records and medical history. So who better to diagnose Andrew Tate than the physician who already has all the information? And I don't think you can DM medical records over Instagram without granted authority. I do also want to go ahead and showcase the people who are celebrating the fact that Andrew Tate can potentially have cancer, which is pretty insane. If you take a look at some of these tweets, couldn't happen to a more deserving guy. This rocks so hard, low, good. Hope this is true, laughing my ass off. Fantastic news, no one cares. And I thought this one was pretty funny. May God send them strength to get through this. And then the person below ended up tweeting, I don't know, man. Looks like God already picked a side, which I thought that was pretty funny. And of course, there's people who are speculating on the fact that the Matrix is probably the one behind attempting to eliminate Andrew Tate. Aiden Ross is one of those people. And of course, he is using every IQ point he has for this situation.
Why are you guys all spamming Tate has cancer? How do you guys see that he got cancer? Don't joke about that, bro. Dude, no way they're trying to make him go out like that, chat. They're literally trying to end him, bro. You guys not understand that they're literally proving his point? He said that they're gonna get him and then they're gonna kill him. Remember that, chat? He literally called it. Andrew said they're gonna get him and then they're gonna kill him. They said they're gonna try to spread lies about me, try to take me off completely, and then they're gonna try to kill me. You know what I'm saying? So he predicted this. He predicted his whole entire what's going on right now.
And what's crazy is that when he talks about the Matrix, he asks his chat if the Matrix is after Andrew Tate and to type me into the chat.
Do you guys see it for what it is? If you guys see it right through this bullshit, put me in the chat right now. Me or yes. All I needed, bro. All I needed was that confirmation.
And if you take a look at the chat, you can see that a lot of users are typing me, which is insane. I mean, they even had an animation of Andrew Tate fighting against the Matrix. The fuck? This is just all levels of insane. Now, if you know anything about Andrew Tate, you guys know that he has a very extraordinarily close relationship with his brother Tristan. He says that they're like this, like a DNA strand.
So me and my brother were obviously extremely close. If you know either of us, you know that every single day we're together. We do not go anywhere without each other. We have one bank account. We work together, train together, live together. It's going to be that way for the rest of our lives. If my girlfriend said, choose between me and your brother, before she finished the sentence, I would slap that bitch so hard in her face, she would never even ask me again. I don't care if my brother fucks my girl. I don't care if he crashes my car. I don't care if he sets my house on fire. He is my brother for life.
Okay. Although when Vice ended up questioning the brothers if they've ever hugged, things got a little bit awkward there.
Can I ask you a question? Do you guys ever hug each other?
I hug people. There's nothing wrong with hugging people. There's nothing wrong with being
Do you ever hug each other though?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is wrong with that? It's not like
There's nothing wrong with that.
Shake hands, hug each other.
It seems like Tristan Tate gave a good answer. However, Andrew Tate, I felt like he kind of hesitated and was a bit uncomfortable answering that question. However, in all seriousness, I really can't imagine Tristan Tate without Andrew Tate. Like, these guys are like linked together. Two brothers who were just so close with each other. I don't even want to think about it, man. It just makes me sad thinking about it. All right, so a quick update. Listen, we got some good news it's good news for some of us and bad news for some of us. But we got some good news regarding Andrew Tate's cancer situation. And the manager came out on an Instagram story talking about how he doesn't have cancer and that he actually got the biopsy a month ago in Bucharest, and it's not a big deal as like what it was previously thought, which is great because yo man, I really was kind of like genuinely sad because I could not imagine like myself losing my brother. It sucks because these guys are, like I said, you know, they're like a DNA strand. They're just together. They make sense together, you know. But I do know that some people are probably going to be stomping their feet, banging on the floor, throwing tantrums that this isn't the case. Yo, man, like that's crazy that you guys would think that. But again, that's your protest. I'm not going to sit here and regulate how you guys think, but I just wanted to go ahead and just add this little insertion. So yeah, other than that, I think I'm gonna just go ahead and leave it there. I don't want to speculate further, and yeah, hopefully you guys ended up learning something today.